got an interrogation file. Your version of the truth is all that matters.
Truth is singular. Its versions are mistruths.
I know it's been a while since I have went live. This, however, is a special occasion, but not really a special occasion. It's with a really saddened heart that I am coming to you guys today, as we have lost yet another one in our community. Not the ones that we've heard about with Photo Helix, who was, taking his channel down, and Awakened Saint, who his channel was just removed. You know, one day he was there and planning on having, lining up guests, and then all of a sudden, poof, he disappeared. But one who I spent hours and hours on the phone helping with them getting set up and everything. I didn't even know that he was sick. But he passed away on the 6th of February, and I want to start out by, his channel is still up, and I'm going to play his last video. It's short, and the links and everything are in the description box. And then I'll be coming on camera and then talking to everyone. And if you're a moderator, please do share the links throughout the chat stream as you feel. His name is Darrell. His channel name is Dare to Question. And if you think about, being sick with cancer, that he chose the last part of his life, as he was so sick, to spend it with us, to talk about his experiences. And he also loved Hans Purple, which you'll see when I change the background, when I come on screen, that I selected the background in his honor with a lot of purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors also. So let me get into sharing one of his last posts. He was a sky watcher, a sun gazer, and also took phone calls and, just a beacon of light. And he understood that we all are going through a growing experience together, and no two alike. And that's why I think he enjoyed opening his phone so much and hearing so much from other people, just like I do. I just love to hear what everybody is doing, experiencing, and how we're all growing together. So you're going to see the infinity screen for just a moment, and then I'm going to pull up his video. So bear with me for just a second. There I am. Hi. Hold on. That's what I want. Get me out of the way. Now you're looking at the screen that I have. Let's see. I'm going to put it on full screen for you guys so you don't have to look at my YouTube buddy. Sorry, my computer's like acting really slow, and I hope the sound comes through. I may need to pop over and make sure that the sound is okay. Can you guys hear the sound? His music? Oh my God. I'm sorry, hang on a minute. Can you hear the sound now? If so, I'll start it over. And his channel is still up. I know that his fiance Stephanie Really did a lot of work with his editing and helping him get things lined up for him. The next thing I want to share before coming on camera is his GoFundMe. I understand this as this is something personally I went through myself. You lose a family member so close. He was only 45 years old and he was sick. So just imagine what the cost of life insurance would be to cover him. But it was not the cancer that killed him. He put up that post, and that very day was his last day. He apparently died of a massive heart attack. Instantly, he was taken, and not that long ago. So these links are down in the description box. And all help for this family, I know, is greatly appreciated. I know how much I appreciated everybody reaching out and helping my family in such dire need. And it's just, these GoFundMes only work if we share them. Also, if you don't have funds to donate, you can share them. And if you share them, that does more than you'll ever know to keep them in circulation, so that way people have more opportunity to actually see them. Because we all have different groups of friends. We all have different circles that we run in. And at different times, different people may catch it. You know how fast those news feeds go, so you never know when you might catch the right person that could really help this family out. Okay. Oops. This is the one I want to move. There we go. Oops. You guys, I'm so rusty. Ah! Here's the one that I put up for him. This is in dedication to Darrell with his Hans purple. We all know how much he loves purple, and now I can actually go and view the chat. So I can see what you guys are saying, and we can interact where I was the live stream. There we go. Hello, everybody. Wow. I'm glad that you all could come and celebrate his life. It seems that there are so many of us leaving and moving on to our next stage, our next realm, our next venture, because we're energy, we're consciousness, so it doesn't die. Consciousness never dies. It just evolves. It moves on. Energy never dies. So it's just such a huge loss, and it was just such a shocker. It was Grace Elder that posted it, and you guys know how I have not really been on YouTube a whole lot. I've been kind of taking a break, and I watch a few shows, but I don't chat a whole lot. Just been kind of quiet so I can take some time to heal and regroup myself, and then wham, this hit. But when you go into the comments, it throws, if there's a link, it throws it into this oblivion. So then I had to look into Oblivion, and then that's when I found it. So it was just a few days ago, and then I approved it. So that link is under one of the posts that I've done. But I'm still in shock, and I really feel, because I had their phone numbers I tried to call, the phones are already shut off. Stephanie's also. I think because, they weren't married or yet, or, and it may have been the accounts and everything may have been under his name. So, our energy, our prayers, our thoughts, the highest intentions need to go her way, as she lost somebody that she was going to marry. No matter what his condition, she loved him unconditionally, and she helped him. She was his sidekick on all of the electronic stuff and helped him get going what his dream was, to share with each and every one of us what he was seeing, what he was experiencing, and listening to what we were seeing and what we were experiencing. And Hans Purple really makes a lot of sense, as he liked to talk about that quite a bit, seeing where he was graduating from this realm and getting ready to move on to the next. Makes sense. If you look at the chakra, the rainbow within us, the purple, from the red to the purple, it's just the cycle of the rainbow, the rainbows within us. Just, he didn't want to force beliefs on people. He just wanted to share the amazing footage of the sun that he was catching and what his thoughts were on what he was getting from them, which many skywatchers do. Man, our skywatchers are amazing. They capture the most amazing things. They share the most amazing perspectives of what they're observing with us, to expand our mind so we can grow that much more. He will truly be missed. He's not a vacationer like me, where I just took a break. He didn't voluntarily shut down his channel. He was taken to the next realm, and we're not really certain on how things work here, but it seems like, a friend of mine in Oklahoma, our children grew up together. He just lost his son not even a month ago. I lost my daughter. My mom's cat just passed away today. I know that's an animal, but still, animals are near and dear to us. And I think I saw in the chat that somebody said that somebody else passed away. If you could repeat that again so I can see who it was that Photo Helix is voluntarily shutting his channel down. He's taking a break from YouTube, but I think he's breaking away from YouTube. Awakened Saint was shut down from YouTube, but he was still, booking guests to come on, and his email address and everything vanished. So I don't know what's going on there, because Photo's taking his down, but his email address and everything is still working. So I think somebody said something about somebody named Maureen. Hi, Go-Kart Bob. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dennis. So, and, if you've got that blue wrench, feel free to copy the links to Dare to Question and the link to his GoFundMe in the chat. I will leave the chat up, but it is in the description box also. So you don't need to go searching for it. You can just copy it and paste it. Because I don't know why, but a lot of people just don't look in the description boxes. They just don't. Even though the links are right there for them. Whenever we do research and things like that, most, if not all of us, put our links of what we're sharing down in the description box for people to find. And my heart's broken. I mean, my heart is still trying to heal from the one, and then now we just took a huge loss, to the community. And I saw that, I think Dead GPK said that he was a subscriber of his. I'm still staying subscribed to him because his content is still there until I think Stephanie will probably be the one to handle taking it down, or what she's going to do with the channel, since she was like, his right hand gal. They were planning on getting married. They had a future. They were planning a future. And I'm sure that he thought that the cancer would get him, not a heart attack. And like I said, he was only 45 years old. 45 years old. And he had, I don't know, just a beautiful presence about him, And for him to spend the last portion of his life, a lot of time with us, on YouTube, sharing his images, his observations, and his experiences. That's how important it is for us to continue pressing on, because even though he may have went on to another realm, he left behind breadcrumbs for others to pick up and learn from and grow from. And I don't know. I don't know what else to say. He'll truly be missed. I was thinking about opening the phones, but I think, I just really just want to keep this one about, what's going on with our community. There is a lot of people that are disappearing on us, whether it's voluntarily or it is they're being taken from this realm and to the next. Now, I know he's okay. It's the people that we leave behind, that need the love and the support, because it's hard. It's really hard. And I'm sure Stephanie is really going through it right now, as she was not yet his wife. She really doesn't have much say. So our prayers are with her, and that the funeral expenses get taken care of. And I'm sure that he is watching us all from this other realm, with all the answers that realm has to offer, that we're seeking for here. So oh, you're working at a Cajun restaurant right now. Yum. So you're working and still doing your channel. Because I know I just watched one of yours not too long ago. I have a lot to catch up with a lot of you guys. And I also wanted to bring up, before emailing me about people making comments from like accounts that have no videos, no subscribers, nothing like that, just ignore them. Don't worry about them. It's no big deal to me. I don't worry about them. You probably won't even see me reply to them. So don't worry about any of that. There's more good people out there than there are people that try to do harm to others. So keep your chin up, and I hope that this has brought some beauty and shared some light that he spread to others. I have nothing but good things to say about this man, from my hours and hours of talking to him on the phone, trying to walk him through certain things, and his patience and his frustrations with technology. And I feel it was a blessing for him to have Steph there with him, because she really was, helpful on the technology part of it, so he can put out his beautiful images and experiences and what he was sharing. So, they made a really good team, and our prayers, our energy, healing, love, unconditional love for him. And if anybody can help with the GoFundMe by sharing it, sharing it on Facebook or Twitter or any social media platforms, or contributing to him, I'm sure the family will greatly appreciate it. And you can always donate anonymously. So, does anybody have anything they want to add? Does anybody, besides Dead GBK, did anybody know Dare to Question? Have you ever been to his channel? You just sub to My Skies? Oh, absolutely. And Dead GBK and Eileen. There's a lot of content creators in here that, we all have different perspectives, but they all kind of line up synchronistically, like different pieces of the puzzle, which keeps it interesting, and lets us know how much we need each other, because we do need each other, and we do love each other, and we care about one another. It puts like a little hole, when people are shutting down channels or leaving this realm, as Darrell, just put up a video the same day that that he passed out of this realm. The same day. The one I just played you was from the same day that I heard that he passed away. So we never know when will be our last moment, when will be our last breath on this realm. But realize that that's not the end. It's just going to another area where you know more and can do more, and it's a blessing. At the same time, we can change this place while we are here with our intentions, with our heart and our mind in alignment. Some people call it Holy Spirit. Some people call it higher self. The labels do not matter. It's all Christ consciousness. The individual uniqueness that we all are, but we all operate off of the same source. The same source is animating my body that is animating your body. But we all get different perceptions by freedom of choice. So, and always choose love over fear. And let's just take care of one another, because life is precious, and we never know when we will lose somebody who is dear to us, even if we just know them from online. Now, it is wonderful when we meet each other in person. It really is wonderful to meet in person. But our online friends can become very close friends too by the time that we speak to them when we're not online, or even in the chats. We get closer and closer to one another. I love you guys. I don't want to keep you too long, and I'm going to keep this one kind of short. I know I told you guys I'd be going on the Taco Tuesdays. I just really have been taking a break from YouTube, so I don't know when I'll be going back over into that. I like people to be able to be free thinkers and decide for yourself, because you have everything you need within you, and we are all have a piece of the puzzle, and by sharing what we are learning with one another, then we're growing and expanding, and we can create heaven on earth. So, with that said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'm sure that Darrell appreciates you being here also. And Stephanie, we're here for you. I love you. And Grace, thank you very much for bringing this to my attention so quickly, so that way we can share it in any way and form that we can. And the links are in the description box to his channel and to help out with his funeral expenses. Thank you all so much for coming. I love you.